All right, Sitting on Top of the World. It's a Howlin' Wolf song, but the version I'm working on here is based on Doc Watson's version of the song. So I'm in open D tuning. In Doc's version, the recorded version, he's kind of in between open D and open E. You can try playing it in open E, that's just pitched up a whole step from open D. Or you can try to get in somewhere in between where he is. But I'm in open D, D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And what I'm going to do is going to play the intro of the song, which is almost identical with the guitar break, which is between the second and third verse. And then to a typical verse, what he would play. So to start off with, you're working in this area where if you played songs like Poor Boy Long Ways From Home or Vestibule, you get that little train whine kind of thing at the 7th and 8th fret. So those first 4 bars or so, that's kind of where he's at. He'll do this slide up to the 12th fret. So what I'm going to do, in the notation it just says slide to 12, it doesn't say where from. But what I'm doing is I'm sliding from the 9th fret to the 12th fret and then come right back to the 9th fret. So playing into that. Slide up to 12, back to 9, then back to 7. So my first finger in this section is always kind of planted on that 7th fret on the first string. And then you're going to do a series of these whiny bends. And all you really got to do to keep track of what you're doing is sometimes the bend is in between the bass, and sometimes it's pinched with the bass. So there's 4 of these. First one's between the bass. Next one is with the bass, pinch. Next one's in between. And one more pinch. So what you get is 1, 2, 3, 4. And coming out of that, we're going to reach up to the 10th fret, and what I'll do is I'm still keeping my first finger on that 7th fret first string. Reach up to the 10th fret with my pinky, do a pull off, and then play the 7th fret. Middle finger plays the 8th fret, and I slide down to the 7th fret. And this is setting you up to go to your G chord. So this is in measure 5. It's kind of a neat little series of notes that kind of cascade out. Then we're into our G chord, and what I'm going to do so I slid down let's go back to this measure 5. Slide with my middle finger, 2nd fret, and then my first finger comes down to bar 4 strings at the 5th fret. Wrap my thumb over the top. Grab the 7th fret, 1st string. And you can either use your pinky or your 3rd finger to grab the 8th fret on the 2nd string. I'm using my 3rd finger. Back to the 7th fret, 1st string. Back to the 8th fret. We're doing our alternating bass there. If you do it with your pinky, totally up to you. Then we're back to open just a D chord, hammer on, sliding. Actually, the notation says slide from 4 to 5. You could slide from the 2nd fret, because that's where your finger landed anyways. Then still playing on the open string. Then you're sliding up to the 7th fret, back to our sort of train wind place. Then we have an A7, typical again of what you would have seen in Poor Boy Long Ways From Home or That's the Pull. Hammer on there. Okay, so I left off in the intro with the A chord, which was played here. This would be measure 9, 10, 11, 12. Little hammer on in there. And we come back to our D chord. These are all pinches. Back to the A7. So let me play that, the verse. I'm still going to move into the verse section. And there's some interesting little things going on in the verse, whereas the intro was pretty much a straight up alternating bass. On the downbeat, some of the bass stuff kind of gets a little more syncopated here. So, with the verse, we start off with our D, and then he's going to play this little double stop at the 7th and 9th fret. Now, the thing to be careful of here is where this is where the bass gets a little more syncopated. We go the 6th string, 4th string, 1 and 2, if we're counting the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then he's going to move to another double stop here at the 4th and 5th fret. Then he moves that double stop down 2 frets again to the 2nd and 3rd fret, doing that same kind of rhythm we did previously. So the bass again gets a little more syncopated. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if I play just the first 4 bars of that verse, this is the verse. Was in the spring, one summer day. And then he's going to do a walk up to your G chord. Again, when I'm playing a G, just like the intro, I'm barring 4 strings, putting my thumb over the top, reaching up for the 7th fret on the 1st string, 8th fret on the 2nd string. Still alternating the bass there, straight on the beat, alternating bass. a little single string run as he goes back to the D chord. So I start with the open 6th string, slide from 2 to 4, go to the 5th string open, 2nd fret, twice on the open 4th string, alternating bass again. Here comes that slightly syncopated bass again with a pull off. So it's going to sound, this is measure 26. So bass 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we do it again. Do it from the measure before that, from measure 25 through 26. 1, 2, 3, 4. Similar thing going on as we get to our A chord here. Oh, this is a straight up alternating bass. Play it again. Pull offs again. Sorry. My pinky on that 2nd string 3rd fret. My nail got a little long. I don't know how that happened. Stay on that A. Back to D. See if I can sing a verse. Let's get rid of that nail. And when in doubt, bite it. You really didn't pay to see this, did you? Me biting my nails, trying to turn them down. I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so this is the verse. It was in the spring, one summer day, my sweetheart left me. Lord, she went away.